We start by reciting the four great Bodhisattva vows. Sentient beings are numberless. We vow to help them all. Delusions are countless. We vow to see through them all. Opportunities to awaken are infinite. We vow to embrace them all. The Buddha way is endless. We vow to embody it. So we'll start our Bodhi Day proceedings with our standard 15 minutes of seated meditation. We chant the Gatha on opening the sutras. This Dharma, incomparably profound and minutely subtle, is rarely encountered, even in hundreds of thousands of millions of ages. Now we see it, hear it, hold, and maintain it. May we completely realize the true mind of all Buddhas. Happy Bodhi Day! So rather than give the standard historical recounting of the Buddha's awakening, because you can find that in any number of places, we're doing something a little different tonight, which is we're having our own little Bodhi Day poetry slam. And we have a number of distinguished poets with us tonight. And people have also sent me some poetry of their own. And I'm going to start with one that our Dharma brother Sun Min sent us, old Johnson. And he's extending his regrets that he can't be with us tonight. But his is buried under a million student papers. No time for Bodhi Day poems, but a million opportunities to help others. See you in a few weeks. Now, bowing is good. Finger snapping is also permitted tonight, okay? So, why don't we just work our way around the screen here? And Robert, why don't you hit the next one?
You're gonna make me go next?
Yeah.
Okay. This may be the poetic equivalent of interpretive dance, by the way. I called it a record of moments on Buddha's awakening day. It's a personal poem. A hug and a fall through infinite space. After a sip of water, this body becomes a foreign embellishment. On a New York street in rush hour traffic, I recognize everyone as an old friend, and every one of them says hello and smiles, unheard of in New York City. A whirl of energy captures me, and faces become transparent and dissolve in light. At another time, Mu spreads infinitely wide to embrace my father's death. And a tired mother on a New York street is revealed as my unknown best friend, and I weep for her and her cold, wet child. At a birthday dinner, my friend and I become unified in a high samadhi of shared food to the annoyance of his family. Later, merging with the vegetable lady, her body and face become my body and face, and I am faceless with joy. Another time, my body and mind becomes like a shell, and something else is enjoying the ride. Alone with the koan, Hakuin suddenly appears intimately close, like an old uncle. I walk outside and merge with the sky, and there is nothing but connections throughout the heavens.
Very good. Thank you, Robert. How about I'll do another one that somebody sent in who isn't here tonight, and then we'll go to Melintha after that. So James Kenny sent, Buddha came to visit. He tossed his keys in the air. I found a place to join him. So, Dharma Sister Hua Min, so good to see you.
My one is very short as usual. It's all dharmas, life now. hot rice porridge.
Oh, you've got the fingers snapping. Good. So, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. Would it be
Yeah, thank you.
would it be out of sorts to ask you to read that one more time? I didn't quite get the first line.
All dharmas alive now, hot rice porridge.
Oh, nice. Yay.
It's a haiku.
Beautiful.
Thank
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Melinda. We've got one from Brad Hunter, our friend from London, Ontario, who sent us. I met a person who casts no shadow, yet freely weaves and wears the myriad colored robe of autumn. Thank you, Brad. That would bring us up to our Dharma brother, Hangdal.
So here's the operative question. I have some here. Do you want one, more than one, and we'll see? Do I have to pick?
Oh no, you can do however many you want.
More than one.
Okay,
Definitely
more than one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't bring my notebooks with me, so some of these I've remembered and maybe in slightly different versions, and two of them I wrote specially for the occasion. So I'll start with one I wrote for this evening, and it's dedicated to Myung Jin, based on his talk last week. All day, carefully untangling lights. Is it that one bulb is out, or that 49 are lit?
Oh, once more, please.
All day, carefully untangling lights. Is it that one bulb is out, or that 49 are lit?
Very nice. Very nice.
This is an older one from a number of years ago, and I think Melinda might actually remember this when we were sharing, if I got it sort of how I wrote it. Every now and then, I think I know something, but then it passes, an exhaled breath.
Okay, so I'll read another one that someone sent to us, and then we'll move on to our newest friend, Scott, and he's actually in Japan, where it's actually December 8th. Oh, and you are too, Melinda, right? So you're actually on Bodhi Day. The rest of us are a little behind. We're living in the past. So thank you, beings of the future. So this one is from our friend Mike Gingy Wood. A special day, beyond, gone beyond words, turning directly to the one who says no days are special, but that every day is good. All right, so now we move on.
I have several.
Oh, do you? Okay. All right, you can jump in then.
Okay. Monastery kitchen. A bowl of warm rice. And this don't know. The deeper I let go, the deeper I let go, this let go. Zazen. Not coming or going, my breath, a single thread. No place, no special place to go, yet the clouds change from form for this empty world. Bow after bow, this world, not good, not bad. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you. Now we'll move on. Finger snap, finger snap. Now we'll move on to our friend Scott.
Okay. So I have a few here too. Most of them are short, and if you want them read again, just let me know. And you can hear me, all right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the first one is called T-Way for Yoshu Yoshida. She happens to be a calligrapher friend of mine. So quietly savoring a few words ink brushed on a scroll that say no more than we can hear. Okay, that's the end of that. And opening this pen, new green leaves, so bright black ink. Solitude is how you hear everything empty. As aware of nothing as the day I was born, and knowing now why. Life is not unsayable. We just don't know how to let it speak. When wisdom and stupidity are one, I don't know. Yeah, some of these are, intended to be humorous. Okay, now the final one that I've prepared here, it's to be read in a kind of what Nushan would understand, the New Jersey accent, right? He's from New Jersey, I'm from New Jersey. So, but it's been so. You're from New Jersey too?
I'm from New York.
Oh, New York. Okay. All right. So, well, this is probably combined North Jersey and New York. But anyway, I haven't lived there in so long. I have to actually practice reading it the way it's supposed to be read. But if I make a mistake, please forgive me.
We'll let you know.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm like you. I've been trying. I'm like you. I've been trying to fake it out of town.
Okay. All right. So it goes into this diner in Jersey, place I often stop along my route. I ain't putting its name down here on account of I don't want no tourist crowd standing outside waiting. Well, who the hell do I see but Bodhi Dharma? Gee, he gets around, don't he? I asked him if he's drinking tea, but he just bats the eyelashes he would have had if he hadn't turned them off long ago. He's reciting to himself some Buddhist mumbo jumbo, and I tells him, hey, teach me the lyrics and I'll sing along. It's got a certain rhythm to it, but I don't want to go into that on account of I might lose my American soul and cops might tase me or something. Or I might freak out like that Reefer Madness movie. Bodhi Dharma, he's getting up to leave. So I says to him, hey, Mr. Dharma, tell me something profound before you go, will you? So this Bodhi Dharma fella, he gave me a look of great compassion. And I look at my cup and see it's empty. Thank you very much for listening.
Hey, Unsan, I have two short bird poems, if you like.
Okay, go for it.
Now, the first one is a Polish form, which is I can't pronounce, but it's something like Trisnoglaskowitz. 13 syllables for each of 2 lines. On a sweet sunny day, I heard a lone bird chirping, so appealing that everything else became pointless. My second bird poem is a haiku, I believe. I've been challenged by Unsan before. Bird suddenly jumps to the branch near my window, shocking eyes and heart. Thank you.
So I see that Mike has joined us. Mike, have you joined us with a poem?
I can look one up, actually.
Oh, no. It's got to be your own.
Oh, snap. I'm fresh out. I forgot it was poetry day today.
You could make something up, maybe. I'll give you a minute or two. So let's see. James, Scott's got, Brad, we got. Okay, this one is from Venerable Chulsang. Mind wanders, returns. It looks for answers. It thinks it knows. It thinks it knows things. Maybe it does, but at best it's only partial. Put it down. No need to figure it out. Oh, there it is. Inflections all mine. That's my presumed intent. I was going to go with, oh, there it is. As Robert snaps his fingers along with it, knowing that was coming. Okay.
I have a couple more to offer if you want.
Oh, go for it.
I burned it today, the Rakasu I never made. Attaining the peak of Mount Sumeru, diamond light penetrates 7 directions. Action of illumination bringing forth. 1 breath in, 1 breath out.
All right. I have a couple of my own. You can channel Robin Williams in a certain film from many years ago. This one's called Good Morning Shakyamuni. Breeze flutters the leaves. Is it wind or leaves that move? Sleep wiped from eyes while sitting in the morning sun. Warm eyes, ears, nose, body, mind. And the other one is called Going to Work. Every single day he gets up in the morning and he begs for food. Only day one remembered, not sitting and eating food. And there we have it. Anyone have any more? Briar? Come on. No?
I have more, but I'm trying to select one that is worthwhile. Let's see.
It's all good, Robert. It's all good.
Okay, this one might be good. It's based on a quote from Kazan. The quote is that okay if I give the quote? Though clear waters range to the vast autumn sky, how can they compare to the hazy moon on a spring night? That's where the hazy moon comes from, by the way. Most people want to have pure clarity, but sweep as you will, you cannot empty the mind. So I responded with a verse: to be clear about haziness, sure about uncertainty, and open to insecurity is not a bad idea, given the kaleidoscope of experience.
Very nice. Melintha, any others? I know you've got a million of them.
I have so many and I don't know which ones to say.
Yeah, same problem.
What comes to mind? Sudden awakening time here.
A peacock's call. Buddha has the moon for a pillow. The moment, this moment in one single chair falling to the floor. Here, incense burning, nothing to attain. When all things are tasteless, this breath in and out. Letting go of thoughts, falling leaves. I roam this life in another name, fresh plucked time. Oh, it goes on in this.
Nice.
Thank you.
Great.
Do you want more?
Yeah.
Sure, we'll
we
take
can
another
keep
one.
going.
Sure. I've got a lot of poems too. This one I haven't reviewed, but I see it looks okayish. This is from my Zen poem collection, so it must be relevant. I go from one place to another, leaving hardly a trace. Just now I walked through the chilly street with flower blossoms falling all around me from the beautiful rosy apple trees. In the high wind, they flew by and it was a dizzying, disappearing act. And one more.
Yep, and then we'll get one from Mike.
Okay. I want to become part of what the birds are singing. A lot of birds in my poems. I want to become part of what the birds are singing. I want to become part of the morning light. I want to go where the dead have gone, sit on the grass so still that the dew comes to rest on me in pristine drops and I become part of the earth.
Cool. All right. So, Mike, Hang Wee, hit it.
All right, y'all, here we go. Here's an old one from 2018 that I wrote about my prisoner friends. It's called Concrete Cocoons. The most bright and beautiful of butterflies I've ever seen lie trapped in concrete cocoons. Some lie in prison cells, others in tombs, trapped and condemned in hell's womb. Their radiance and glory shines brighter than the pale moon, illuminating and inspirating like the wasp star in the night. Their colors shine so bright. Their cocoons are more dazzling than the wings of the ones in flight. Oh, thank you.
The official finger snap.
Very nice.
I think
I remembered another one if you want it.
go for it. It's Bodhi Day. We're celebrating.
Peel back the gold from the altar Buddha. There is nothing within.
Cool. Any others? Scott has his.
I have one.
Well, let's get Scott. He had his hand up first.
Okay.
Here we go. A bomb that destroys borders. No more borders, no more bombs. Okay. Right. Thank you.
Okay, Melintha.
This one I don't know whether I have shared many years ago with Google Plus in our group, but this was inspired by one of Raya Khan's poems. I can't remember. It's got a Japanese touch to it. It's a tanka sequence. It's called "The Gates on Fire." When can we be this close to peace? sake spilling on tattered robes and chrysanthemums. So slow is that last drop of red wine, the last hell being, the last hell being. Drinking out of the moon, my shoulders offer the many blossoms to take each home.
Yay. So, oh, Robert has his hand up.
If we still have time, I've got two tree poems.
Oh, okay. 2 tree poems. Is that 2 or 3 poems, or is that 2 tree poems?
No, it's not. It's not a Joyzy tree. It's a real tree. The trees are shining brightly in the afternoon sunlight. Patches of yellow-white sun sneak through like excited kittens. The leaves are so green, they look like a tasty snack. Maybe I'll go out later and breathe the warm air. Thank you. And the next one is called Sneaking a View of Cherry Trees. To catch the cherry trees in full bloom from my own window, on an angle, leaning back in the chair. So many blossoms mixed with the reflection, like a clear cup of pink carnations in the sheer glass. Then a breeze comes up and the flower petals whirl. And that's the one and only time, the only chance there ever is to see the wind.
All right.
That's so beautiful. That's really nice. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Malika.
All right, why don't we wrap this up then? I think it's probably only fair to mention that the idea behind this was that the Buddha's awakening is the awakening in all of us in our day-to-day going to work, getting up, reading some poetry, sitting on a cushion, driving a car. Just every day we manifest our Buddha nature. So that was almost poetic. But I should write that down. So anyway, thank you all for participating in this. We may have to make this an annual Bodhi Day event. I think it would be quite good. In fact, now that we've done this, I think we should probably repeat it. Maybe we'll have a Vesak one. Got a few months to prepare for that. So we will go back and have our next 15 minutes of seated meditation.
Can I just say quickly that it was so wonderful to hear everyone's poems. Thank you so much for sharing.
We'll chant the Heart Sutra. Mahaprajaparamita Hridaya Sutra Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva when practicing deeply the Prajnaparamita perceives that all five skandhas are empty and is saved from all suffering and distress. Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. That which is form is emptiness. That which is emptiness, form. The same is true of feelings, perceptions, impulses, consciousness. Shariputra, all dharmas are marked with emptiness. They do not appear or disappear, are not tainted or pure, do not increase or decrease. Therefore in emptiness, no form, no feelings, perceptions, impulses, consciousness, no eyes, no ears, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no color, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no object of mind, no realm of eyes, and so forth until no realm of unconsciousness, no ignorance, and also no extinction of it, and so forth until no old age and death, and also no attainment of them, no suffering, no origination, no stopping, no path, no cognition, also no attainment, with nothing to attain. The Bodhisattva depends on Prajnaparamita, and the mind is no hindrance. Without any hindrance, no fears exist. Far apart from every perverted view, one dwells in nirvana. In the three worlds, all Buddhas depend on Prajnaparamita and attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. Therefore know that Prajnaparamita is the great transcendent mantra, is the great bright mantra, is the utmost mantra, is the supreme mantra, which is able to relieve all suffering and is true, not false. So proclaim the Prajnaparamita mantra, proclaim the mantra which says Gate Gate Para Gate Parasamgate Bodhi Swaha. Gate Gate Para Gate Parasamgate Bodhi Swaha. Gate Gate Para Gate Parasamgate Bodhi Swaha. So we'll do our personal dedications of merit now. I have a list of people, and I'll leave some space for you to add someone in as you choose. All sentient beings are one seamless body and pass quickly from birth to death. We remember those who cared for us and are gone, those who are ill, those who are at war, who are hungry, and who are in pain. May they heal and have peace. We especially dedicate our service to Mrs. Kanti Pereira, Mike Gingy Wood, Joanne, Kevin, and Bailey Sheridan. Laura Haas Knox. Barry. Anyone you care to add in?
Daphne.
Anyone else?
July from the Cleveland anarchist community.
All beings in the 10 directions, subject to the greed, hatred, and delusions of themselves and others. All Buddhas throughout space and time, all honored ones, Bodhisattva Mahasattvas, wisdom beyond wisdom, Maha Prajna Paramita. We'll do the faith and practice vow. I will never retreat and will be firm in my mind in this correct Dharma. I will escape from the samsaric circle of birth and death and definitely will see my original face. I will be sure to inherit the life of insight of the Buddha and save all beings. Briar, can you give us the gratitude gatha?
Infinite realms of light and dark convey the Buddha mind. Birds and trees and stars, and we ourselves come forth in perfect harmony. We practice and recite this for all beings, in grateful thanks to our many guides along the way.
Life and death are of supreme importance. Time passes swiftly by and opportunities to awaken are easily lost. Strive to realize your true nature and do not squander your time by night or day. And thank you to everyone, and thanks for the poetry. It was great. So thanks. We'll